Testing, 1, 2, 3, it is me on the MRC.
Coming from the City of Angels, from the basement of Studio True, we bring to you the William Vinegar Show. So here he is, William Vinegar.
Good, everybody. The William Vinegar Show. You know, this is going to be a special edition. I hope you guys watched my podcast yesterday, episode 30, where I let you guys know the AutoZone story of when I was a manager there, how we got robbed and whatnot. Hope you guys enjoyed that. This is a special episode. I'm not going to give it a number. Saturday, February 3rd. It's cloudy outside, gray outside. Know a storm is coming. On this episode, it's going to be called The Cause and Effect of Leadership. Now, before I begin my commentary on that, I'm going to give you guys a snippet, or rather a excerpt of Jenny Clark. She's a career management expert and executive coach. She was once a college recruiter. She went on to get her MBA. Now she has more than 25 years of business experience, including 12 years as an executive recruiter with Spencer and Stewart. She offers advice for those wanting to get ahead. Now, recently, Jenny Clark had a Instagram live, and I caught it, and I gave her a question, and the question was, why do employees quit? And she answered my question. So I'm going to let you guys see the full excerpt of what she had to say about why employees quit. So here we go.
3 reasons people leave their jobs, according to McKinsey, is uncaring or uninspiring leaders. Ouch. More specifically, it's how the management and the leadership treat their employees. Now more than ever, people need to be seen, valued, appreciated. And this isn't just a millennial and Gen Z thing. Fundamentally, everybody wants that from their work. I know I do, always. So invest time in your people and speak honestly and transparently to engender the trust that will help restore their motivation and hopefully help you to retain them.
Wow. Did you hear what Jenny Clark had to say about leadership? I work for a company, and as you guys who follow me, follow me, my podcast, knows that I don't mention a company name or the higher ups or anyone that I work with unless, they want me to divulge their name or divulge their name. I never do that. For legalities, of course, don't want to be sued. But that being said, the company that I work for, what Jenny Clark said on her excerpt from Instagram that I have on here, they are the opposite of that. None of them are inspiring. None of them care. None of them want more than the respect of their title. If you go to work for this company, that's all you need to know. All they want is a babysitter. I had a former boss of mine who said, one of our number one things as a leader is when we have to babysit. Anybody who has that thinking, now mind you, being a manager, you have to manage people. So if you want to say babysitting in that course or in that fashion, then, excuse me, that's fine. But it brings up a false narrative. You know, if we spend all our time babysitting a couple of employees, what about the fucking team? What about everybody else? You have some managers that work there who believe dividing up the team, making it versus us versus them, making it have bad morale, trying to be intimidating. They believe that's what makes a good manager. Being intimidating, being an asshole, looking over people's shoulders, being petty and taking pictures of shit, of what supposedly is supposed to be your teammate or workmate or fellow manager or supervisor. This company believes that each and every person that has a leadership position within this company should have the long knives out, look to backstab each other. And the thing is that the employees see this. Shit, if our leaders act like this, why can't we? So I guess that's where that certain manager gets that babysitting from. And then, you know, when you have a manager who does that, who does the babysitting, who does the dividing, who has their favorites, this company starts to sound like a bad NFL team with a bad NFL head coach who's in over their head, who doesn't know which end is up, who always have excuses of what others are doing instead of holding themselves accountable on their leadership, or rather how they are leading. It's always somebody else's fault. You know, recently this company showed us a video. It was about, oh my God, so much snot. Gotta stop that. I need a tissue. But I'm not gonna stop. Well, I'm not gonna stop and stop my show and so I can do, wipe my nose. But I might, just so I can make a second part. I might do that, but anyway, this company had us watch videos on being inclusive. I think it was more so that we can get our bonuses when they make us watch these type of videos instead of actually watching the videos and what we seen in the video, you know, bring it to life. And what I mean by that, let our actions speak from that video, actually trying to do what that video says. You can't build a team when you have a leader that's uninspiring and uncaring and petty and only wants the respect of their title. You can't have that. They're not a leader in my book if they follow that program that I just said. Those traits. To me, a good leader holds people accountable, but fairly. Fairly. A good leader motivates the team with good motivation, not the negative motivation that this company believes helps. A good leader brings good morale, not pettiness, not divisiveness, not my way or the highway, not, and I quote this person, I'm known to take badges. How fucking inspiring is that? And that person is supposed to be called a leader? You want to be known for that? You want to be known as the leader who takes badges instead of the leader that helped this one GSA become a supervisor, being the leader to, have a positive attitude and a good mindset and bring good morale. This company actually believes that having good morale, having your employees like you, having them in a safe, thriving work environment is bad. They actually think good morale, a motivating type of leader, is bad. This company wants you, if you're going to be a manager there, they want you to be an asshole. They want you to be an intimidator. They want you to be as negative as possible. They believe in negative reinforcement, And if you challenge them, or if you don't like it, you know what their mission statement is? Well, you know what? It should be their mission statement instead of the bullshit that they have on their website. Their new mission statement should be, if you don't like it, you can always move on. And that's sad, because it only proves the point that you're uncaring and that you're uninspiring, and all you care about is the status quo of your managers and supervisors being petty, taking pictures, snitching on each other, micromanaging from home. I just want to end it with a quote. Bad leaders are able to hide their deficiencies as a bad leader to the higher ups, anybody in corporate. Bad leaders can hide their deficiencies of leadership amongst their peers, amongst people of equal stature and position as them. But the one thing that they can't hide it from, bad leaders cannot hide from those they lead. They can't. Can't hide that fact. That there is bad leadership within this company. And if you guys actually think someone who loves to motivate, loves to have good morale, loves to have everyone get along. Like, you don't have to get along to get along, but you have to have mutual respect for each other. Everyone has differences of opinion. Everyone has different values. But at the end of the day, when you're working with someone, you have to trust them, that they know their job, and them vice versa. That's how team is created. Trusting, not being fucking petty all the time. To get anywhere, or you expect them to be more than managers, the culture starts with you. At the top. Thriving. So, just want to thank you guys for listening in to episode 30 yesterday, and this one that I'm going to put out on Spotify. And on that note, God bless, be true, and stay gold, baby. 1.